Hello everyone, welcome back to Book of Hours. Shall we continue? Everything is remembered. Hush House endures. Alright, let's take a quick stock of where we are. It's just a new dawn. So our soul pieces have come back. They're restored. We don't have a memory today, but we might get one. It's still raining. You can see the rain coming down. We have two skills, Sky Stories, which is Sky and Rose, and Edicts Martial, which is Edge and Moon. And that's been upgraded. That was from memory pieces or something we got from our journal. We have several other books in the rooms we've unlocked. We only have these 4 rooms so far. Alright, but there are several books that we've already considered, but we haven't categorized them yet because we don't have enough points to cover their mysteries. Like this needs 10 Sky. That's so far away. This only needs 4 knock, but we don't have it. We don't have it. There are a lot of little tools that can be used all over the place, and I'm not quite sure how to make that, what to do with them yet. We're still figuring out the mechanics. And I haven't done anything with this fireplace yet either. We'll play around with that more. We have a lot of books over here that we still need to catalog and figure out what their challenges are. Why don't we go ahead and get one of those going? So let's consider this book right here. And I'm going to go ahead and include a metal, because we got lots of metal. Books are only rarely contaminated. I don't know what this contamination is yet. I'm curious to find out what we're going to do when we find a contaminated book. But we'll go ahead and get that going. I've got it paused right now, of course, while we look around, figure out what to do. There's not much going on here at all. Like, this room was just the entranceway. It's got lots of things in it, but there's nothing to do here. This room we haven't unlocked yet. It needs lantern or nectar, and we don't have that. It also needs to be an assistance person, and we only have assistance from our good friend over here, Denzel Smith. And Denzel has Edge and Forge. Nothing going on in the post office, I don't believe. I'm a little concerned that we have not yet figured out a way to get more money. Like, we have money, we spend money, we don't have more money. And I haven't opened up this way yet. Here, go away. This guy, clearly Reverend Timothy, if we were to get introduction to him, we'd be able to get knock and lantern. But to get in, we need to already have knock, lantern, or Sky. So, how do we get some Sky? Like, if we already had knock and lantern, that wouldn't be an issue. Mrs. and Mr. Kill, they give me Winter and Grail, Life and Death, if we wanted that, but we don't need Winter or Grail at the moment. And I haven't figured out anything else to do here beyond potentially getting a miner, but I don't know what those do. So, like, if I were to put a shilling there, I'd get assistance from a miner. Miners offer scale, forge, and a little moon. Okay, well, I don't need scale or forge or moon at the moment. I think I need moon, but I need a lot of moon, right? Yeah, this needs 2 moon or 2 winter. So, 2 winter. You give winter. If I can get Mr. Kill, the Undertaker, to help out, potentially I could have, I could get him to help me get into the beach. So, how do I do that? It needs at least 1 of Grail or Winter. Do I have any cards? No, I don't have anything I can use to recruit this dude. We need more soul facets. Too bad. Alright, so back to the house. We also do have these 2 tools. We have a writing desk, which does have slots for souls and skills and stuff. And this one apparently requires edge, grail, and moon. So do we have anything that's like that? This is moon. I'm ready, but for what? So if I were to put Edict's Martial there, it says there's potential here. For apprentice level moon recipe, provide 5 moon. And I would need more moon. Do I have any things that have moon on them? Don't seem to be. So I can't do that. What else? Grail, edge. So edge, you get from metal. There's potential here. We would need 2 more edge. Don't have any memories. I do have papers. All these books count as papers. This would give me a bit of nectar. Let's just put that back. I don't want to ruin the book. Like, what if I were to put this here? I could add something to this journal if I could lay hands on suitable ink. We do have ink. Making a determination is the first step towards writing your own history, which requires 20 of a power aspect. We're well far away. We're nowhere near being able to do that. What about up here? This needs rows. Actually, let me take a look at that. Can I see what this says? No, this doesn't tell me what they are. It just says there's 5 level challenges, 10 level challenges, and 15 level challenges. But up here, there's this note. Evolve via Horomakastry. You could use Horomakastry to evolve your soul. So I can combine 2 identical soul cards into a greater one, like two metal. But this requires rose or sky cards. So I can combine 2 fets, but not 2 metals. Can I do anything else with fet? Fet? No. Alright, so we're not doing anything there. Let's just go ahead and keep considering this book and see what happens. Ah, we have clouds in the sky. So that gives us some moon, some moth, and it's weather. Moon and moth. Can we do anything with that? What did this need? This guy? It was Grail or Winter. And you were Knock or Lantern. Or Sky. Yeah, I just need some sky. Do I have... Clouds should be sky, but they're not. They're moth and moon. I don't know what to do about that. Can I potentially use my skill on a person? I don't think so. Let's just keep considering this book. I do worry that I'm not doing things in the right order or in the right timing. So my metal's fatigued. And I gained this on what is contained by silver. Which is another sky challenge. Put that back here. I should sort these books at some point so that we know what's where. Should we just keep on looking for more books? I don't know. I feel like I'm just gonna burn through my soul pieces. Let's go ahead and do it. And while we're doing that, can we possibly restore this? Like, I haven't done this before. I was worried about whether they replenish. So let's see. Can we restore a fatigued metal by settling in with a nap with a cup of something? Or a glass of something soothing? So it needs a beverage. We do have tea there. We also have dandelion wine. It's a bit early in the day for wine, I would say. We had something else up here, right? Where was that? I could swear we had another drink somewhere. Am I wrong? I might be wrong. Oh, that's frustrating. I thought there was something like right here. But I'm not seeing it. Oh, well, never mind. Can we restore this by making some tea first? So, let's bring some tea right there. See, if I'm gonna be using a soul card to brew tea to get back a soul card, I feel like I'm not going in the right direction. Well, let's find out what it does. 30 seconds. We'll see what both of those do. So we got some dregs. Our health became fatigued. And we gained CNH second to flush Assam. Can I put that somewhere? On the shelf, perhaps? Like, it looks like there's room, but I guess I need to clear some books out, perhaps. Well, for now, we can just hold it. Now, can I restore that same health with some tea? Like, I'm curious to see just, like, how big of a... Like, the tea went away. So, is this doing anything of virtue? It's going to take a minute and a half. Alright, while this is going on, we have learned about the War of the Roads, which is an edge mystery. We might be able to do that one. Because we have 2 edge from this, and 1 edge from that. Just a moment. Can we put that on this desk? Then we'd use a metal and our skill. And then we could potentially use an item. So do we have an item that has edge on it? I'm not seeing one. That's heart. Lantern. That's serving. It's a bit of sky. Nope, I'm not seeing stuff. Nothing with edge. Well, let's try another one. Put this one back. I have no idea if this is the right way to approach things. I'm just kind of doing stuff. So that's cooling down. So we gain letters from a fugitive. Written in Phrygian, needs a lot of rows. Which unfortunately we don't have. Next one. I don't know, we're just going through our soul pieces. Maybe that's okay. I feel like we should be doing more back in this village. The Orchid Transfigurations. noon. That needs 4 heart. What about this? We haven't looked here much. So it says needs heart and rose, is that? Heart, rose, and scale. I have knowledge. I would need an effort, an element of the soul, with scale, rose, or heart. My health would have heart, and my health is restoring, right? So we can potentially do that when this comes back. Should we spend our last metal? I guess you might as well. There we go. And our health came back. I'm not sure I get this. So we spent... I guess the idea is that tea would let you turn one soul piece into a different soul piece. But either way, you don't recover a soul piece unless you already have a brood. So like, if you had tea overnight, you could brew the tea early and then recover at dawn. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that tea's ever going to come back, and if it doesn't, how he can get more. Down here. So, health, effort, and sky knowledge. Gather in spring. Takes a minute and a half. This finished. We have in the Maliary. A lively account of the creation of each jewel at the world's beginning. Needs 4 lantern. Let's go ahead and put that away. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4 more books so we can explore at some point. And then this. Unexpected finds in the folds of earth and sky. A hawthorn blank. A wood favored by the horned axe. Looks like a crafting material. Yeah, material. Or a fuel. It counts as wood. So paper in waiting. Interesting. That's for writing stuff, I guess. It has a bit of knock on it. Get this back and this back. And now we are out of soul. We could spend money to get soul back. I'm a second to see if there's any new things to click. And I'm not seeing them. Now what if I put this piece of wood? I got shelves, but I think that's all we can do at the moment. Like we could restore one of these with money, but I don't know. I'm not seeing a virtue of that. Let's just wait. Let's pass time till morning. Night's fallen. I feel like we're not making as much progress as we were a moment ago. Daybreak. Looks like the rain's gone. Though we do have clouds. I guess that's yesterday's weather. So how should we spend our soul today? More books? Let's get this guy's assistance and talk to him. See if we can do more with him. So we'll put in some metal. We can do another one of these. Gather more stuff. Might as well. We have a bit of a gale today. It's very heart and sky. I think we can do something with that. Sky? Is that down here? No, this is winter moon. This was sky, right? Yeah. Okay, so we can get this guy, we can tell him about the gale, talk about the weather, and then he'll introduce us to this guy. Alright. Talk to you. Oh, can I actually... This assistant can make use of metals, but not this. I don't have metals. But I have a metal. Oh, okay, interesting. So I can talk to him about soul pieces also. I didn't know that. So that would be a way to get some moon and other of these into him. Rather than just relying on the weather. Well, let's talk to him about the gale for now, the weather, and we'll see what we do after this. Why did that slow down again? I don't know. I'm not considering any books, which feels lazy, but who knows. Alright, so now you've got quite a bit of sky on you. Wait, let me check just to make sure. This didn't need heart, right? This needed lantern and nectar. So please, sir, introduce me to the rector. A mutual acquaintance is induced Reverend Timothy, the rector, to invite me for tea. Perfect. Alright, and the thing I was going to look at was this down here. I think it's 2 moon. This is 2 moth, unfortunately. So I could get quite a bit of moth and a lot of rose. I can't get... Yeah, can't do anything there yet. Let's just let this finish and see what we can do after that. Reverend Timothy's tea goes cold while he expostulates about post-restoration politics and theorizes about the pagan traditions of the miners. A memory of gossip, which is a bit of grail and a bit of rose. Do I need that? I don't know. They did fix this, so it was essential. It said essential for each of these, but now the tooltip says essential, required, forbidden. So that's good. This needs knock or lantern, which we don't have. I feel like we need more soul pieces. That's like the main thing going on here. And for that, I think we need to get more books done. So let me just remind myself again, yet again. Moon, winter, lantern, nectar. And we have 1 moon, we have forge, we got sky, rose. I mean, not rose. Not sky, rose. And this gossip could give me even more rose. Was there a book that needed rose, perhaps? Like a small amount of rose? These need lantern. Heart. Haven't read that one yet. We should get that open. That needs 6 rose. Let me just grab that for a moment. I think that might be a bit much. So consider this. I'm looking for 2 rows there. And the memory gossip will give me 2 more. And then a skill, unfortunately, does not have rows. But does our other skill have rows? It might. Once this finishes down here. It's sky and something. We found abandoned packages. We'll take a look at that in a moment. Sky Stories is 1 rose, so we're a rose away. That's unfortunate. What about this package, though? What can we do with it? Can I consider it? And add a soul card. I mean, it can be anything, it seems. It'll take a minute. So... I don't think we... This is not an assistance. They need a soul to talk to them. And you also need a soul. So I can't just go and get some help. Yet. I'm thinking that all we can do is keep on looking at books. Let's go ahead... Oh, I'm considering something else for now. Here. Can I put this on a different shelf? Yes. Can I put this on a shelf? I can! Perfect! Alright, go ahead, finish this up. Dum-ba-dum. Ba-da-dum. Alright, we gained paint. A pigment that has a bit of lantern on it. Can I paint stuff? I can investigate paint. Analyze the liquid, nothing will remain. Maybe that's a good thing? Like, are we gonna get... What's the result of analyzing? We gained a memory of sight, which is a bit of lantern. But this needs 2 lantern to do anything. I don't know. Can I do this with FET? I can. Keep looking for more stuff. And let's look at another book with our last tryst before night falls. Might actually be too late for that FET. It might not break until tomorrow. So, an impertinent vitulation. A book of kitchen garden techniques and aphrodisiac recipes. Interesting. And it needs 6 grail. So I want to start organizing these books, but I'm not quite sure what system I'm going to use yet. Whether it's going to be based on the school... Oh, there's the drink. Miskissed water. Which does have some moon in it and some knock. Oh. It's a liquid. Maybe the idea is I could host that dude and get him to be moony or knocky. Like, I'm not sure I'm supposed to drink that myself. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Okay. But yeah, I want to sort the books, but I'm not sure whether I'm going to do it by the challenge requirement or the school. So, like, do I want this to be in a bookshelf of 4s or a bookshelf of hearts? Okay, this just finished, and we get a granite slab. Long, cold volcano blood. It's forged, scale, it's a thing, it's a material. Can I just consider it or something? I don't have a card. But I guess the idea is that you can then break it down into another memory. Well, let's see what the morning brings. I feel like I haven't made much progress. We need to do better. Alright. So this is the Gale symbols. I'm always noticing them on the following day. So I'm gonna try this. Are you up yet? Let's put in a metal. And let's go ahead and start considering the slab. See what that's about. With another metal. It's raining today, which is Grail and Nectar. Was this Nectar? No, this wasn't Nectar. But this was Nectar, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to be able to open that up. Get Denzel to help us out. Let's talk to him about the weather. I'm not sure why it resets the speed. Like, I'm keeping it at 4, and then it suddenly drops back to 0 sometimes. Memory of touch. Craft is learned to the tips of the fingers. It's a bit of forge. Bit of a waste, I'd say. We didn't need that. So it seems like this is just about acquiring new memories. So far. Or potentially finding some... finding materials that you could then use for other things. I wonder if I could... would I gain like a memory of knock from using it? Don't know. Either way, we're not going to mess with it now. Let's get this done first. So here we are. Now, we can get this guy to help us unlock our garden. It's going to take a minute. Why don't we get another book open while we're doing that? That's already been opened. Sorry, it's a little... The zooming is a little sensitive. Or I don't even know what the right way to put that. It feels like you zoom too many levels at once. So consider this with our tryst. Let me read that letter again. Alright. So, they wish to congratulate me. They assure me they'll provide a stipend each spring. And you need local assistance. Let us know when you're all set up and ready to receive visitors. I don't think we're ready to receive visitors. So I'm not going to reply back to that yet. Can I do something here? Okay, that's the determination. We're not ready for determination yet. Okay, that's going. We're reading a book. Let's see what we find. On Resonance. Mystery of Sky of 6. What about this one? Leave a medal. Let's put in a fet. And we'll see what this is first. There we go. So, slot for comfort. So I can put chairs and stuff here if I wanted to. Ah, we have a garden, which requires nectar and heart. So I can put my health in. If I had something that would, if I had a skill that would have some nectar on it, but I don't. Okay, what other adjacent rooms have we unlocked? This needs a lot of edge or a lot of nectar. This needs lantern or winter. This needs knock or rose. We don't have enough to do any of those. They all need like 3 or 4. Okay, what about this? So this needs 4 edge. DeHorace. I feel like I'm not getting some of this. I'm missing something essential. Because I'm just not seeing a lot of directions to go in. So I can definitely put more attributes on people, but I'm not sure how to get them myself except for by analyzing books. And I don't seem to be able to figure out how to analyze books. It's like, I'm sorry. Like, do I want to start writing in these random books? I don't think so. Perhaps you provide edge, but not enough to match the mystery. If you're lucky, you still might succeed. Ah, it's chance-based. I thought there was a strict requirement. Well, can I use this skill? That's going to get me up to 3 edge. And it needs 4. I don't think I need this at all, right? So is there something else I can use that would have some edge in it? I think we already looked for that. Didn't find anything. Could I put this there? No, it can only be ink or tool. So that's a tool. That would give me some sky. This would give me some lantern. Okay, I should have been doing this a lot more. Just trying to read these books even though I don't have the skill for it yet. This is chance-based. The ink isn't going to help me. I don't want to consume it. I don't think it's going to consume it, but I don't think it's going to help at all. So this memory isn't going to help. Let's go ahead and try to do that. Let's do that. We need to give us a chance. Alright, wait, can I just do this as in my consider block? It seems I can, yeah. So is there any difference from doing it here versus doing it down here at the desk? Or up here? So could I even put the book here? No. Well, I'm going to do it on here so I can keep my consider verb free. If you're lucky, you might succeed. Give it a try. Alright, and let's go ahead and keep on looking at this last book with our health. Oh, I can't. Forbidden scale. Can I consider this? I think that's just going to give me some knock, though, which isn't going to be a help. I can look over here again. There. So that's how we'll spend our day. It feels like we have it all sorted out by just mid-morning. So perhaps. There's still a chance. So what is these? Extra effort soul. An opportunity to add a soul element. Failure might cause maladies. Possible inspiration from a thing. Awen? Divine inspiration. Increase relevant aspects by adding an element. Oh, if I had another metal free, I could go ahead and put it in and we'd be at 4. But I don't. There's still a chance. Fiddle with something here. So it can just be anything. This is Mastery Edge. That's not actual edge. I think we already saw that there wasn't any edge items. The last thing would probably is a it's just a chance. Not today. The mysteries have defeated me. Memory of Hindsight, which has some winter on it. Ah, that's interesting. And then we get everything else back. Memory of Hindsight. I wish I could figure out what to do with these memories beyond just talking about people with them. Talking to people about them. It's already dusk. It might be too late to do anything here. Like, we would need to restore a metal first. Too bad. This could have been used to get down here if we'd done it earlier in the day. But it's too late at night. This is finished. We found a viper egg, a serpent in waiting, which is an egg. It's brewable. Interesting. It's a scale thingy. I like we're finding that these are random items. Is there anywhere I can put this? Yes. It fits nicely on that shelf. Alright, so what books do we have? Let me grab all the books that are just rank 4 over here and get rid of all the ones that are like more. So this is a 4. Here's a 4. This is a rank 18, so that's not going to be of use for a while. We still need to consider this one, or catalog this one. Here's the one we were just trying to get, rank 4. Alright. And that's a rank 6. Okay, so to be on the, we need to be on the lookout for things that are graily, hardy, edgy, or knocky. And we have some things in the world. already. I haven't been looking at these things as much as I could have been. Not that. So here's a we can get 1 knock from there. We got 2 heart in this basket of clean laundry. So if we can get some other way of getting heart in the world, we can get up to 4 pretty easy. Like, does health have 2 hearts or only 1? I'm not sure. That's got 1. A nectar there. Here's a grail. And a moon. Got some scale and grail here. And these wall arts. Got some moon. This is 2 knock. And 2 moon. I want to try this also, trying to serve this guy, this glass of water, and see if that does anything. Alright, let's wait till morning. Keep in mind, we need lots of stuff. We need far more things than we have. Alright. Morning. Let's go ahead and... Well, okay. If the same thing happened last time, we could put 2 metal into that investigation and get that. So let's actually see if we can do that right now. It was this DeHorace. And then it would give us an opportunity to add another metal in. And that would put us at 4. So let's go ahead and try that. After it fails the first time. And I wanted to get this dude. What's this? That's nothing. So we need to... It's only a metal. No, I could do a heart. I'm going to spend 1 metal on that. It is sunny today, which is lanterny and skyy. So we could have used that to get into here, but this is 3 lantern. Can we talk to him multiple times? Is my question. But even if I did, I don't have another source of lantern. Can I tell him about sky stories? I don't know, but let's find out. So, I'm going to talk to you about sky stories? No. I could talk to you about it being sunny. So he's already 2 edge. I wonder if I could just keep on feeding edge into him. Well, let's see if we can host him. How do I do that? It looks like there's nothing I can do with his card over here. But maybe I can talk to him. Yeah, this will let me put in a whole bunch of things. It could be a beverage, a metal, a soul piece, sustenance. Okay, what do I got? I've got an egg. That's scaly. I've got these tools. So if I were to do that, I could give him a tool, and I'll still be able to use it. But it will increase their abilities for today. That would make them a bit more lanterny. I guess. Can I put that there? No. If I were to give you this drink, this will increase their aspects. That will give them moon and knock. And a bit of winter. Let's try that. Let's give him this and see what happens. The tea didn't come back, by the way. I have no idea how to get more tea. So I'm assuming we won't be able to get any more of this either. Should I be doing something else while I wait? I'm not considering. Let's consider this last book we have. With our health. No, wait, that's not going to work. With our fet. I gotta keep an eye on this because it's gonna fail and we're gonna have to do something with it. Alright. This has boosted their aspects. So now they've got a whole bunch of stuff. But it's all level 2. Is that enough for this? 2 moon? Let's unlock that. Why not? I was thinking of going for this, but whatever. Okay, we considered this and we found a shape in smoke, which is a 8 forge. Can I just consider it without anything else? That's just not going to work at all. I probably shouldn't have spent the other metal. Anyway. So let's just figure out what's going on here. So this would let me put in another metal. And that's going to bring me up to 4. And the challenge is 4. So I'm hoping that's going to work now. A conquest! There we go. I've mastered this and gained the lessons it concealed. This is usually described as the 3rd volume of De Horis, but Darcy Evers' foreword argues persuasively it's a substantial reworking by the original author. The lionsmith makes monsters. The colonel has his scars, but the De Horis now insists that neither can truly defeat the other, that they must at some level understand these limits in their strategies, and that their enmity is an eternal engine of the world. Alright. I went back to there. Our metal is all fatigued. This is still good, and we gained a lesson, Disciplines of the Scar. And a memory of a contradiction, which has more edge on it, and a bit of moon. What if I consider this? Use this to acquire a new skill. Is that not Edict's Martial? Like, am I sure that's not this? Well, this is Edge and Lantern. So maybe I'm This is edge and moon and lantern. I don't know. Let's just do it and see what happens. Like, Disciplines of the Scar sounds locky, not edgy. Whoa. What just happened? Something I had just faded? I don't see it. Oh, I got this area. Okay. So, beachcombing. Take a long walk along the ocean side. If I know what to look for, I might find something the ocean has forsaken. Heart, moon, sky. What's this? The sea's edge. The sea is always hungry. The sea never sleeps. The sea accepts offerings. Discard objects or release beasts. Okay. Release beasts. Let's do some beachcombing. It says aspects most likely useful here would be heart, moon, and rose. This has a bunch of moon. And this also has some moon, so let's do that. Something half buried in the sand. Takes a minute and a half. So it isn't chance-based, or maybe it is. Maybe we just failed that one chance. But it gave me an opportunity to add more stuff in. I'm not doing anything with these memories. It feels lazy to me. So we have 2 lantern to work with. Should I be committing this? Like, maybe that's something I need to do. Let's take a look over here. So I have these sky stories, and I could put them right there. Every skill could belong to one of 2 wisdoms. So this needs a level 2 skill. That's not lantern, that's skill. But it doesn't seem to have any other requirements. So I could... I think the idea is if I upgraded this, I could just go ahead and put it on the next one. Or I could commit it right here. Because this is a bird song thing. Wait a minute, this is Horomakastry. Let's wait for our new skill to come back first, and we'll see what that looks like. Sorry, I'm being awfully slow about this. I'm just not willing to commit. Another leaf on the Tree of Wisdom, Disciplines of the Scar, which is lanterny. It contains it's hushery and illumination. You know, I'm betting you can't screw up. I'm betting that there's enough skills that you could get to the final bit of any of them. So let's commit these. Because this is definitely not Horomakastry. So do I want... This is the illumination tree. And this will give me an element of the soul. Hushery or illumination? Let's go illumination. I don't know what that does, but we'll find out. Oh, it's going to give me a Faust. I see. Which looks graily. If I put it over here, I'd get a Tryst, which we already have. Let's get the new thing. There we go. It's a 2 lantern, 1 sky. Okay. I could put the Sky Stories in also. What would we get if we put Sky Stories in? We get a tryst. I'm not going to. Not yet. We already have a tryst. And I want to upgrade this and put it in the Horomakastri tree. Anyway. I think... I have no idea what I'm doing. Alright. So with this Faust, what can we do with that? We have a lantern now. So we can presumably talk to this dude. He'll offer his assistance for a 1 shilling donation. This might be a bad idea, but I'm going to do it, just to understand it better. Ask him about something specific, which is soaked, or give him some money. 1 shilling? That's like a lot. Ew, that's, okay. There we have the Rector's assistants. Reverend Timothy, Rector of Brankrug. He has Knock and Lantern. So with the Lantern we already have, we can get a 4 Lantern. That might be worth doing. Because we need 4 Lantern for one of these, right? 3 Knock there, or 3 Rose. That's 4 Edge. That's 3 Lantern. Okay, so yes, we can absolutely do this. Let's talk to the Rector about it being sunny. Okay, now he's a 4 Lantern person, and he can get us into the first floor of the Long Tower. I don't know if that's worth a shilling, but I'm perhaps not the best judge of these things. So, which is the one it was DeHorace that we finished, right? Yeah, so now this has been mastered. Where's my skill? I had another skill. Where is it? Is it in something? Or did it go away? Here, I can go ahead and get something else here. I kind of don't want to. No, I'm beachcombing. That's where it is. I found a key. Nice. So this says it needs assistance. Does this count as assistance? No. I can't just put it there. Can I consider it? You won't use this up or consume it by doing this. Sure. Alright, so we got access to a new room. It is Solomon's study, which has a fireplace and another desk, a pale desk, which likes scale, air, and lantern. But otherwise, it seems just like the other desk. So this is lantern, scale, air. This is edge, grail, moon. And we have some more books to look at. Sand. We have parchment. A different type of ink. Oh, interesting. So different inks. Huh. Different inks contribute different amounts. This is a nectary ink. Interesting. I mean, that's a lot of scale and edge. Does it not get consumed? Alright, cool. And we have another new room we can get into, which requires 4 lantern, or 4 winter. I'm not sure. Well, it depends on what memories we get, but I'm not inclined to mess with it right now. We considered the key. Serena Blackwood herself forged this key. We have a memory of sound. Like, we needed a key to get into the front door, but do we still need a key? Maybe we can give it to somebody? And then they can use that key to get into this door? I don't know. Either way, we're done for today, I think. We have used up all our soul pieces. Or were we doing something? No. We have it all back. A new day. What's going on over here? A reminder. A message has arrived. Let's go ahead and get the message. Are we doing anything else? It's sunny today. A reminder that I haven't yet replied to them. Maybe I need to do that. Let's just read it. The trust hopes I've arrived safely, but wonders why, if so, I haven't yet replied. Should we reply? Add a soul card to determine the tone of the letter. A pragmatic reply. An enigmatic reply. What else can we do over here? No, I need the ink. A straightforward reply. Dear trustees, I have arrived. Or with Faust, an inquisitive reply. I kind of like that. Like, something that might be able to tell me more. Let's do that one. It will mean that we can't do more of Lantern today, which is a shame because we have this Lantern thing here. Can I change that up? I don't think so. Like, I could spend our shilling and get access to this room. Maybe that's a good thing to do. Okay, let's not do that instead. Let's give him a very straightforward reply. And my other letter cracked. Okay. I can take this to the post office. Once they know I've arrived, they'll send more funds. That'd be convenient. Like, maybe I should be spending these more to restore these. It's pretty cheap to restore them. But, oh well. Here, post office. It needs postage. Interesting, the postage can be like many things. Although apparently that doesn't work. I guess not giving me a... So 2 pence will work. Sure. The letter and deems it sufficient to go with the next post. Now I can expect visitors, correspondence, and a stipend every spring. Well, it's summer, so I guess I don't know. Maybe that could have waited. It only took one pence also. Okay, but now at the rectory, let's talk to him again and spend our shilling. I need another shilling first, so can I break that down? A florin? There's a shilling. I like how it just kind of goes together. So, Faust. Here's your shilling. While we're doing this, let's go ahead and start looking at our new books. Or actually, wait a minute. Of our existing books, we did have one that was another edge. We should be able to get into that. Let's try. So, this is our edge desk. Put metal in, and our edicts martial. So that's only 3 edge, but it'll potentially give us a chance to put in another. Unless we gain something over here that's edgy. The ink is edgy. Hopefully it doesn't consume the edge. But that's perfect. This ink is like, it's got enough edge by itself to get us in. Try it. We'll see if it gets consumed. Alright. The Reverend, the Rector. Let's talk to you about the weather. And I guess while we're doing this, we could be considering a book. Let's grab this book and use our tryst to get into it. What's this down here again? This is 4 edge, or 4 nectar. Alright, so the Rector is now a very lanterny individual. I was curious if I could talk to you about the key, but no. And the key is not a tool either, it's a key. It's a very wintry key though. Maybe I can use that to open books. Because it's a thing. Either way, he's going to get us into here. Alright, this book is The Fire Circle Tantra, which is 8 moth. Can we do more beachcombing, perhaps? So it's Fete and Sky Stories. Gather in the Summer. It's not now widely believed that the sons and daughters of the Red Rose were forged into immortals. Understandably, they are, after all, now all long dead. The forge itself devoured the greatest among them. I do have another book and I have a medal. Sure, let's get that open. New room. Solomon's Quarters. It's got this big tapestry here. The Foundation of the Sun. It's a winter tapestry. Woven. Take this to a workbench to render it into rags. Why would I want to do that? I haven't even been looking at that field. Like this furniture. You could describe the whole house as a book, although it would be troublesome to index. Leaf, the hands of a plant. No, I'm not. That doesn't seem to be anywhere else. This is a unique woven. Why would I want to render it into rags? It's so pretty. Well, not really. There's another bed here. A guest bed. So this is someone who's interested in winter. For someone interested in winter. This is something or someone from Numa, and we're not allowed to have that. But we want somebody, an occupant interested in winter, or having winter. So, like, I'd probably be able to get in if I put a tryst into it, is it? Either way, it's not our thing right now. Some new books, though. Some more water. And that seems to be it. Some candles. Alright. We've learned about this book, The 12 Letters on Consequence. It's only full moon. Let's bring that to the front. So I think that's going to be something we can do soon. I still have a medal before the end of the day. But I want to let this finish first. Let's find out. Let's just make sure that we know what's happening here. The royalty of England, according to Willis Ford, became the sovereigns of the leashed flame, destroying or transforming their enemies, conquering Europe, establishing grand cathedrals to St. Spark. The alliance with the Forge begins to take its toll. At last, the Bronze King undergoes his great misfortune and great debasement, and is afterward known as the Copper King. His attempt to cheat the Forge ends badly. The leashed flame is released, and the king's heirs are merely mortal sovereigns. I kind of like this whole alternate history that they're showing us. So, where'd that go? It like fell back onto wherever I picked it up. Right? Where'd it go? I guess it would be over here somewhere. Yeah, this one, War of Roads. So that's now complete. Medals, fatigued. Lesson and Menascate Reflections. Looks like it's going to give me some Forge, potentially. And a Memory of Foresight, which is also Forge and Lantern. I feel like I'm not using these memories very well. They seem like mostly they just fade. But I always get them by the end of the day, so... So, okay, let's be smart about this. We could get our friend Denzel, and he already has 2 Forge, and this would give him another 2 forge. Is there anywhere that needs 4 forge? I don't think so. That needs 4 edge. This needs knock or rose. So I think that's fine just to leave it by itself. In the meanwhile, let's take a look at this, consider it, and we'll get a new skill. Meniscate Reflections. Without is purified, within is erased. It's a 4G edge sort of thing. Effective against theoplasmic contamination. The skill can be used to remove theoplasmic contamination. Well, should we commit it? It's a preservation or illumination. We already did illumination 1. You know, I bet I can screw myself here. Like, it looks like this is gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is all 9. So, do I get multiple copies of these skills? Maybe? Like, am I gonna get another Edicts Martial? But all of these are gonna need Horomachistry to go up. But I've already committed something else that was... No, I didn't. I did not commit the other thing. I committed this one, which is not Horomachistry. So this can be committed over here, and it's going to get me a health. I don't know. Let's go ahead and get it. Oh, interesting. That opened up this one, too. So now I can skip this one. Oh, interesting. So when I get to here, that's going to let me skip up to here on the tree. This is really interesting. This system is a lot more complex than I realized. Okay, and we gain a health. So we have thinking about... Okay, and this is finished. Let's take a look at what we got. We found a vase of rushes. Can we just put that in our house somewhere? Only on shelves? Well, for now, we can just put that there. I've got 2 more pieces of soul. And this skill is 4G. I've got the memory, which is 4G. Oh, I haven't done much with these people. I don't have any winter or grail. Yeah, this is heart nectar. Maybe do some more beachcombing. That's gathering in summer. It looked like the first one was special. That can't be metal, right? A walk on the moor. If I know what to look for, I might find something. But I don't. Well, let's go ahead, do that. And what should we last spend our metal on? Unpackaging a book? So we found the Rose of Wozni, which needs 8 lantern. This is new music. It's not like based on anything from Cultist Simulator. It's pleasant. Another bit of Hawthorne. Might end up just throwing that away. Okay, but we're making some nice progress, I think. We're opening up more rooms. It's very slow. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing with the books once they've been read. Hopefully there's gonna be like a library somewhere where we can just store a bunch of books. Or I wonder if maybe that's what visitors are supposed to be doing. I don't know. There's like whole mechanics to this game that I haven't even gotten to yet. Alright. So we are in the end of summer. I bet that there's some count to this. Like, is each season 4 days, perhaps? Something like that? That's kind of the impression I'm getting. I think I'm going to stop here, though. This is great fun. I'm really enjoying this. I hope this is somewhat entertaining, at least. I know the text is very small and it's very text-heavy. But, it's definitely one of those unlocking games. Like, those incremental games where, as you go through them, you get more and more interesting things to do. And I feel like I'm not missing too many interactions, but I wouldn't know. I guess it'll turn out in an hour that I'll discover something I could have been doing this entire time, but did not realize I could. I would like to experiment more with just trying to open up books without meeting their requirements, just in the hopes of being able to get it by chance. If that's a thing, I don't even know. Anyway, and we'll see what visitors are about too when they show up. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. Until next time.